Hey, I think I might have figured out how I want to start these from now on. Um, Welcome to Solace, and thank you for listening to me spread my word. Heed my words, struggler. That's not how I'm going to start them, but my bad. Okay. Welcome back to Solace. Hope you've been well, per usual. Hope yesterday was great. Hope today can be even better. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. Can never complain, honestly. Um, Welcome back. Um, like I said, I hope you've been chilling, doing your usual thing, being you for real. Like I said, I have no complaints. Maybe besides that, but even then, it's not even a complaint. It was more so a distraction. Regardless, we're here. Let's be still and calm and exist. So, today we're going to get into, one of our usual topics. But this one, not gonna lie, this is going to apply to another specific group of people. It's about hating from outside the club, but you can't even get in. It's not even that you can get in, but the problem is you're not letting yourself in. Now, a better way to put it would be to just say, you don't really know what you're talking about. You have to really give yourself some form of experience before you allow yourself to have an opinion. This doesn't always apply in life. Like, there are going to be some scenarios where just because you understand something to a certain degree, even if you haven't been around it, you can still explain it and articulate it better than someone else that has experienced it. That's not the one-off situation I'm talking about, though. What I'm speaking about is this perspective that people are starting to have where, I don't know if it's through cognitive dissonance or just maladaptive daydreaming themselves into these scenarios, but a lot of people have started to lay claim to opinions on things that they know nothing about. And the problem with this is, especially in this new age of information, that spreads a lot of misinformation, okay? This confuses a lot of people, and this causes just more separation, division that we have to end up fixing later anyways. So, what I'll say is, for one, nobody likes being left out for the most part. There are some people that prefer to be left out, actually. I would say we start to take some inspiration from these people because being left out isn't always a bad thing, for one. Sometimes you don't even want to be involved in what's going on, believe it or not. FOMO is a social construct created by us, for us, and it definitely works for us, but that's also why we should start to take more conscious action towards inaction, at least in that sense. And the reason I'm specifically starting with that is because we see a lot more opportunistic people, I'll say people for now, who cannot help but to take a chance at something they have no idea about. Excuse me. I think I should start using examples in these videos, but I feel like I can't use like real world examples just yet because people still know me. So, here, let me think of one. Say you have a friend that has been telling you, hey, we should go out to eat sometime soon. I know this place, right? They have the best fucking seafood in town. Boom. You're like, okay, shit, bet. When are you going to go? Doesn't matter. Boom. Pick a weekday, Tuesday night, 6 p.m. Okay. But as you're pulling up into the spot, he's like, or no, you ask him, so what do you usually be getting from here? And he says, oh, no, I haven't been here yet. Whoa, 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 you haven't been here? Then how the fuck do you know it's good? Reviews? A friend told you of a friend? Your grandmother? The problem with this is, while we can take certain things from referral, if we don't have the personal experience to back it up, we cannot validate those claims. And choosing to validate those claims based off of things that were said from other people, this is how we start to get into certain areas we don't want to be in, because that is a hole you end up sliding down after a while. It starts off taking the opinion of one, and then, you know, subconsciously you start to allow more and more ideas to fill your mind, to the point where, I know this is like the most extreme, passionate way possible, but it happens, unfortunately. Um, you'll start to identify with the thoughts and the feelings of other people's as your own. It's dangerous as fuck. And this also mostly applies to people who are more open-minded in that way, people who identify with the greater whole's thought perception. For those who are more identified with their own thoughts, this doesn't really matter. Like, you're like, what are you even talking about right now? If you don't get it, you don't need to. It doesn't even matter. But for the rest of it, what I will say is there's a certain level of sacrifice we have to be willing to commit to. The sacrifice of not being involved in every fucking thing that happens. I know that can sound scary, like, oh no, now that I've missed this event. It's like missing a day of school, 10 fights, 3 concerts, and no homework. I know, it happens. And it always happens on a day you miss. However, think about the things you could be doing in that day off, okay? In that day away from everything else. Because, mind you, you didn't want to go to school that day anyways. So you might as well stay home and do whatever the fuck you want to. And that is the main point of today's video. You don't have to do or be a part of things that other people are in, because you can do whatever you want to. You have so many ideas in the back of your mind that you've left alone just because you've believed that you couldn't do it. Then now that you have these times away from yourself, you're filling in those blank spaces with the ideas of other people. You don't even fucking like steak. Why are you going to a steakhouse? You feel me? Like, start to open up that part of your brain that says, hey, you know, actually, I don't want that. What I want is a bag of Trolleys and maybe some sweet tea, and I'll be good. I'm good. Maybe I'll take a nap today, recharge myself, meditate, read that book I said I was going to read. The activities that you have been putting off to go do things that other people want you to do, those are the things you should be doing. That probably looks wrong off screen, my bad. But, yeah, we were given this freedom for a reason. It's free will. It wasn't so that you could take it and give it to someone else. It's for you, okay? This one isn't really meant to be a long video. It was just meant to, you know, push you in the right direction. Something along them lines, for real. You know, per usual, thank you for watching. I'm always grateful for the eyes and the ears that you choose to lend me. Excuse me. So, by the end of this, I would like to say, if you liked today's video, drop me a like. If you didn't like today's video, dislike the video. But if you enjoyed your time here, subscribe for more, share it with others. We're going to spread this word like the plague. But a good plague, like a, what's a good plague, you said? What's a good plague?